Warwick of the Paranormal Ghost Society. Jared, don't get too close. It's slippery. Well, it's hill after hill, a very steep hill. I mean, this is still considered a mountain to some people. It's a 9,600 foot summit. But I'll show you what we have. Caples Lake, Red Peak, Frog Lake, Red Lake. I had gotten a UFO somewhere over Red Peak and over this area. Hawkins Peak, Burnside Lake area. The ghost town of Summit City. It's a couple miles past Round Top Peak. A couple miles past, you can take the trail to Summit City. That's a ghost town we want to do. Other landmarks. This is the Forest Dale Divide. Or I call it Forest Hill Divide. Either one. It's where the Sierra Crest right here. Those two lakes, that's Blue Lakes. This back road is the back road into Blue Lakes. If you remember, we have Forest Dale Divide on our site. I parked here. We walked up, and then we cut down here, and I took pictures of the elephant's back. I took pictures of those cliffs, and we also hiked along. You see those creeks? We also were looking for tracks out along that little pond. So we've been all in throughout here. We've been over those mountains. You see where Jared, and you can see the snow still melting. Now it's 40 degrees. We've had a 10-degree temperature drop. It's cloudy, it's getting foggy. We still have to hike down the Frog Lake. This wide canyon or opening you see is the Forest Dale Divide, and you can take like I said, the road. And just beyond those summits, if you cut right of Blue Lakes, you can head up to Summit City. And on the other side of Round Top Peak is 4th of July Lake. There's Round Top Lake, Winnemucca Lake's down there with a few smaller ponds. So we have a lot of different things going on from up here. And you can see, I mean, I've summited that peak you see straight ahead. And where you see the snow, that's up near Showers Lake. And we're about to put Showers Lake on our site. But if you look, sorry, I'm out of focus. It's windy and everything. But if you look, I've been up by those mountains where there's snow. And there's probably still lots of snow in that lake basin. There's 4 or 5 lakes. And they were covered with ice in April. But this is where we're going to head. We got to go all the way back. We got to descend. Got to head towards Round Top Peak and descend where it's not too steep. And then walk down and follow the elephant's back. Follow the west side. This is the eastern side where the divide is. And make our descent down to a place called Frog Lake. And that'll be a great place to look for tracks. And then there's Red Lake. And this is one of the, where you're looking right here, where the road is. This is the Carson Pass. This is where the pass gets the highest. And this is also, it follows the old immigrant trail. So a lot of pioneers died, and there's supposed to be a couple gravestones down past Frog Lake. So we have a lot going on. I mean, you can see that's Round Top Peak. That's the Sisters. They call them the Sisters right there. And if you go on the other side in that canyon, it goes down 1,200 feet to 4th of July Peak and 4th of July Lake. So there's a lot going on. And as soon as the snow's done melting, the waterfalls, the seasonal creeks, all that will go away. But right now, life is going to teem here. In the next month, it's going to get 10 degrees hotter. And all this is going to be green. There's going to be hundreds of wildflowers, thousands, and thousands of butterflies. Now, I did get some butterflies and wildflowers and some wildlife for you guys to enjoy. But I just wanted to show you, finishing the film, that this is a very vast place. You can see if you look this way, you can see for 100 miles. I can see the Carson Valley. If I look this way, I can see the desert, a high desert valley about 4 mountain ridges away. So there's a lot you can see. If you look this way, you can see for 50 miles to the other mountains. But it is getting windy, and I just want to say peace to all my fans and friends and everybody who screws around. horse plays, 9,600 feet up. It's getting windy, man. Good thing we're descending off of this thing. 42, it's got to be 40 degrees. It's got to be.
Well, we took that temperature like what?
42. We're heading back to base camp. That's Caples Lake. Past Caples is Silver Lake and the Thunder Mountain area, which a lot of you seem to like those 2-3 trips we made. We actually hiked from Thunder Mountain to the Muckalumne Wilderness, so, I mean, we're no stranger. This is a wilderness that has Bigfoot. I've gotten all over the hiking sites here. I've gotten tracks, vocalizations, sightings, but we haven't heard much here, and you know why? This is a popular spot. On a warm day, kids come up here with their mom and dad to the top because it can be summited from the backside easily, and then you don't have to climb the volcanic rock. We just cut up. You can have the jelly bellies in a little bit. Let me grab my bag. Anyways, just want to say peace out. We're out of here. We got to make our descent. It's about a 2-3 mile descent, and then we take this little back dirt road, and we're going to have to hike to the Jeep, unfortunately, for a good mile, but it's fine. It's flat. Once we get to flat ground, it's flat ground. It's not going up or downhill. Anyways, this is Lord Rick. Check out our site, support us, support our Bigfoot investigations. We've got tons of evidence over the past few years in this region. www.paranormalghostsociety.org